This morning I finally made it down to the launch field for the Balloon Fiesta, and I have a media pass which technically allows you to go up in a balloon as long as there's space. My name actually got called. I was here at 5 a.m. right when they opened the tent. But right now there is a yellow flag due to wind, which means they're at a holding pattern right now. So if it goes to green, I should be going up, which is going to be pretty exciting. I've never been up before, so this should be amazing. Behind me there are a lot of balloons going up. Unfortunately, our pilot right now is still a little bit hesitant with the winds. He probably wants to wait another 20-30 minutes before start inflating his balloon. He says the winds are going a little bit faster than what he wants, but everyone else seems to be convinced. It is just beautiful out here with all these balloons blowing up. It's absolutely spectacular. Unfortunately, I just got the bad news from our pilot. Our balloon is not going up today. The winds are a little bit too strong for him. He doesn't want to deal with having to go into the Indian reservation, which is exactly where the winds are blowing. So I guess I'll be back tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. to try again to get my name on the list. What are you doing in my video? Day 2, trying to get a ride on a balloon, and I am paired with a pilot that's going to be participating in the competition. So we headed out from the main area. We're about 1.5 miles away, and we're going to try to put up the balloon and land, or put our targets onto the main field. Based on where the balloons are flying right now, the winds aren't going too fast. We think we're in a good spot. So now we got to get the balloon set up, get ready to go, and then hopefully score some points. After looking at the wind for a little bit, we decided to change locations due to changing directions of the winds, and we are getting set up now, which means we're probably going to be in the air in the next 20 to 30 minutes. The name of the balloon that I'm going to be riding in is actually Asses Aloft, and they changed the name because they wouldn't allow them to use that officially. So what's the language that they changed the name to? Czech? Czech. So it's in Czech, the official name here, as you can see on their card. Just a funny little name, and all the balloons, they actually have individual names, and some of them have kind of boring and plain names, but this one here, kind of unique.
you later.
We're going up.
So we made it off the ground. We're about 1,000 feet right now, heading north-northeast. We're trying to hit the main field back over there for the competition. As you can tell, that's pretty loud, but the balloon above us is how many cubic feet?
90,000 cubic feet.
90,000 cubic feet, which is on the larger side, right? Not the biggest,
balloon,
but
it's on the larger side. Not. It's kind of the norm nowadays.
Okay, but we're gonna try to score some points for the competition. Enjoy the view as well. It is absolutely gorgeous up here with clouds, the sky is blue, and hey, surprisingly, we got some green grass down there as well. To land.
That's just
Well, we finished off our flight, landed about 4 miles away from where we started. Didn't make it to the target zone.
We were one street over.
But had a great flight
right
over Albuquerque.
right there.
We made it safely back to the ground. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get over the target zone. We judged the winds a little bit differently than what they were going, but it was an amazing flight, about an hour and a half, and now we just got to pack this thing up and get back to the beginning. This morning the girls and I woke up a little bit early and we're on the roof of the RV
at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock to watch some of the balloons. They've been up for, the first balloons landed over here actually probably about 20 minutes ago. They were in the air for about 40 minutes, the pilot said. But we've got a handful of balloons waiting just right over here. We're hoping that the winds are gonna pull them right over us today. So that's gonna be exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, only if it does.
Only if it does. Don't you love these balloons?
Uh-huh.
Honestly, it doesn't get old. Every day, balloons, 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 but I mean, where are you gonna go to see something like this? One of the neat things about the spot that we have here for the full-time rallies, we are at the RV park area right across from the main launch site for the Balloon Fiesta. And all week we've had balloons landing right next to us. There's an open field right over here. And as you can see, there are 2 balloons that are landed right here. Yesterday we had one that landed actually right between the RVs to swap out some of its passengers. But just really cool. Typically you wouldn't be able to see this if you were parked, you know, a little bit further out, but the fact that there's a couple open fields right here, the pilots look for a good space to land so that they can swap out some people, or if they're gonna just do a short ride that day. really great for the kids. They get to get up and close and personal with those balloons, and of course, who's gonna argue with a view like this at 7:30 in the morning? We are back at the balloon field this evening. This is what, the second to last night of the full-time family rally?
Yeah, well, it's the last night. Tomorrow's sign up prize. Yep.
And they are doing essentially a night show. They're gonna blow up a lot of the balloons. They're not going up, but they're gonna light up in the evening. There's gonna be a fireworks show after that. But right now we are heading over to the far side of the grounds because there are tables and tents and food trucks set up for dinner because we are starving and we haven't had any good food in a while. So time to do that. As you'd expect from an event this size, there are a lot of food vendors. We're settling for the Native Cafe. They have pretty much anything you want on the menu. This looks delicious. We got a mutton bowl and a fried bread burger. Time for dinner.
Too hot? Is it good?
I got a little bit on it, and you don't eat it.
Okay.
Is it any good?
It's delicious. This is not typical, like, what is this called? Fare. Yeah, Fare Fiesta food. This is good stuff.
So people keep telling me that I need green chili while we're here in Albuquerque, and we got green chili sauce for our fried bread burger. It's not as spicy as I thought it would be, but it is really good.
Behind the smiley face, there's a
The girls got to see a lot of these shaped balloons yesterday when I went up on my balloon, but it's really nice to see these up close and personal. I did get to see some of them from the air yesterday, but they're definitely a lot more impressive when you're right underneath them. Rachel and Mariah didn't want to go on a little walk through the balloons, but Lana and I are. So we're gonna go find some cool balloons, see the cool sights. Which one's your favorite, Lana?
My favorite is the seal.
The seal? The seal is pretty cool. We're gonna show you that one.
And it's really pretty too.
Yes, it is.